My St. Thomas Tourneyman. A message from the organizer. I know the last 3 tournaments haven't worked out.
Covering one mile. So it looks like they're gonna try and go for an attic take this time. Mute. Pause again.
Our last 2v2 tournament ended because it was dragged out too long. Our second 3v3 tournament didn't work out because, well, the teams weren't very balanced. And the last tournament didn't work out because it was just me organizing it. And it was also kind of optimistic to have 8 people online, same time, same game, in a 4v4. But this time, we're changing all that.
This tournament will be a 3 versus 3, keeping strategic while making the scheduling manageable. We've given everyone a 2-week notice to join on Sunday, April 26th, so clear your schedule now. And this time, the main host is Jonathan Walkman, so if you have any questions or issues with the tournament, go to him. And also, of course, he'll be receiving help from all of us to make things run smoothly. Now, regarding the actual tournament itself, it will be a make-your-own teams format, but we're making it fair by implementing a calculated score to measure each player's skill level, taking into account the player's level, peak rank, and more. The skill cap of a single team will be below 300, meaning if you add the skill score of each player, it has to be below 300. Expect us to release each player's skill level publicly soon so you can start forming your 3-stack. And this will be a long list considering that there are going to be probably over 30 players in this tournament. This measure will help us be fairest skill-wise while still giving you guys the freedom to select your own teams. However, do know that's just the main idea of what we're doing. So if you really don't like it, protest it to Jonathan or me if you really want to change it. Lastly, to make this a memorable one, expect new content by the day leading up to the tournament, and more announcements to come. I'm sure this tournament will have way more upsets, comeback stories, and rising stars than the last 3 combined. Just remind me of some notable proofs that anything is possible. Diogo killed Jonathan Walkman,
They get the kill.
Tristan Stewart got a 3K, and the Experienced team got smoked in the first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the St. Thomas Siege Tournament Invitational 2026. I am your host Liam, and I'm joined by Desmond here. Say hello, Desmond.
Hello.
This is day 1. We have our first match, the Monkees versus Straight Teeth. Would you like to give us a rundown, Desmond, of what's going to be going on today?
Yeah, so basically we're going to be, it's going to be the Monkees versus the Straight Teeth. And these are 2 primarily console teams, which is very good for this tournament because we can have like the fairest possible matchup with 2 teams.
Yes, absolutely. So on the Monkees, we have Lucas, Jeremy, and Danilo playing for a point total of 300 points, which is exactly the cap, all playing on console. Lucas, of course, being their leader or, team captain here, being the best player in the league, coming at 169 points, statistically the best leaguer. In the Fantasy League, he has a pick rate of 21%, so 1 in 5 players have selected him. We have Jeremy. Of course, Lucas and Jeremy have been playing together. They have great team synergy. They play like all the time together, so they know each other. They know callouts. Potentially, they have some strats that we'll see. And Danilo being their last pick of the team, obviously they need another player. Danilo's a cheap affordable option, 46 points. Lucas, champion player, only champion player in this league. Jeremy, plat 4 console, and Danilo, copper 2. Then we have the Straight Teeth team, which consists of Bilal, who is a bronze 2 player, 60 points. Davide, who is their team captain, leader, Emerald 3, hopefully their fragger, 109 points. And Colton, who is worth 72 points, and their point total is 241, all console. So we have a complete console versus console war happening here today.
So it's going to be a very good matchup today.
Yes.
Maybe
Absolutely.
Too confident.
the team points aren't exactly like equal. However, for console players, at least with Davide being a Emerald 3 and Lucas being champ, I think this could be like a pretty interesting matchup. And the synergy is really there with these 2 teams.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see a lot of that.
I'm just going to get into custom right now. We're going to start hearing their voices. We're going to see if they're ready to go. Are we ready to start? Because we're ready here.
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Max? Is Max here? Okay, we're waiting on Max now apparently, but once Max gives us the cue, we're all go. So we're gonna start looking into the statistics of these players. We're gonna sort of see what operators they play, what the good bands are. Oh, Max, we're ready. We're completely ready.
Got it.
We're gonna switch to the gameplay. Max is gonna start momentarily.
Alright, we're starting, everybody. Get ready. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Oh, hello. All right, we're switching to the gameplay now. So for our first map, it is Oregon. It appears as though Davide, the Straight Teeth team, will be starting on the defense, and the Monkees will be on the offense to begin. Ban phase, we're gonna start to see some bans go down, potentially maybe like a mute ban or some very standard bans, Mira, or maybe they've been doing their homework, they've been studying, looking at siege trackers, seeing what the enemies have been playing.
Very true.
Yeah, Mira, an interesting Ash ban.
Yeah, Ash pick is odd, but maybe one of the players on the
for sure.
Monkees plays Ash. Maybe
Ash is definitely a very popular pick. You see a lot.
Yeah.
Considered like a sweaty pick. So just to start looking at the picks, we have Cade, who, of course, very good for holding Attic and
Yep, agreed.
Games Wall. Castle looks like, oh, they're going for a sort of bunker strat. They have 2 brown Cade, potentially trick the walls, and Castle.
Oh.
Dokkaebi selected by Lucas. Not surprised at all. Champion banner.
Yep.
Pretty scary stuff. But here we are. We're in the match.
Nice.
Let's see how this goes. Round 1, of course, it's gonna go to round 4, and then if they win, then it's if they don't manage to win a single time, it's gonna end. But if match point is 3-3, we'll see how it goes from there. I just want to make sure, Desmond, if you could tell me on the stream side, if you can see the stream, the audio is fine.
I'm currently looking at the game. Let me switch out for a second.
Yeah. There's one problem I'm noticing though. Oh no, we should be good.
Yep, works.
Alright, we have a drone, bottom street. We have Twitch, potentially remove Cade Claws. But they don't have heart. Oh, they do. So it looks like Twitch is going to be used to remove the Cade Claws. And then, oh, someone left the match. That's really...
Oh.
I think. Never mind. We should be good. Alright, all good. Switch to Grim at the last moment. I wonder what they have planned here. Action phase. They've all spawned near the street side.
Grim is generally a good pick for Oregon.
Yeah, of course. Grim is definitely a very, very good pick on most maps. Very versatile operator. Alright, Twitch drone going out. They're going to drone out. Looks like they're doing a balcony take. Definitely trying to open this breach. It's interesting, though. They've selected Cade, but they're not using the Cade Claw, or maybe they're just running over doing it now. If they don't do it quick enough, Ace might be able to open the wall. Oh, no. So... Oh, never mind. They have this double reinforced, and they've completely barricaded this room. Alright, we're going to have an interaction right here. Master bedroom is completely free to take. We have Ace going in, opening. Oh, it's been electrified at the last second. They weren't expecting it.
Ooh.
So now we have Twitch running in, hopefully to remove the Cade Claw.
Very smart play.
They're opening up the trophy. Yeah, here comes out that Twitch drone that we anticipated. Gonna try and find that Cade Claw, open up that games wall. Here it goes. He finds it, misses, gets on the second time. Now we're gonna have Ace who's gonna open up the wall. Definitely get some good comms, some good energy here. Unless they don't want to, of course, we can hold brick walls all we want.
We have Grim peeking absolutely nothing.
They seem to be confirmed about some sort of flank or something, but Ace is still not opening the wall. I wonder. They're taking their time, of course. They have all the time in the world.
Ace has just aced the breach.
He's tucking behind breach.
We're seeing. We have two Barao.
Yep.
In bunks, ready to attack when needed.
Yep. Oh, looks like we're about. They're gonna try and go for a default plant. Grims are going out. Hopped in, going for the default. Not default. Right behind. Plant's going down. Let's see if he uses his C4 here. He's gonna pre-fire him. Oh, right over his head and misses. Brutal.
Right over. Oh,
he misses again. It appears that he knows he's right there though. Incredibly close. Takes shots. Heavy fire. Down. It's dead. That's one player down.
Diffuser is down still.
Diffuser is completely down.
Planted.
We have two people playing in attic. They have Grims going out so they can see their location. Davide swinging the Grim. There's about to be an interaction.
We have Twitch
C4
on the
risk.
outside of the breach.
Let's see how C4 goes. Misses.
C4
Detonates.
misses. Yeah.
He's gonna open a rotate to defuse the bomb. Let's see if he long arms it. But he's gonna go for the kill instead. With 7 seconds left. Oh, and it just so happens that he's not able to get the defuse down. The first round goes to the Monkees. Packers win. Very close game there. It could have been anyone's. They potentially could have gone for a defuse there, maybe sort of called it out, hold me. But of course, that's not the play they opted for. But you know, still very winnable.
We're in the banning phase now.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what they go for. Maybe we'll see like a target band. I just want to be able to call them out by their name, not their operators, obviously, because. So let me just. So Davide is Skull Crusher. So. Purple DD6 is Colton.
Okay.
Who else is there? King Llama is Bilal.
Okay.
Monkey, unless I'm mistaken. Actually, I could be mistaken.
That's Danilo.
That's okay. That would be Danilo.
Yeah.
Thermite is Jeremy, I'm assuming, and then Nampazuka would be unless of course, yeah, that would be Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay. Danilo.
Oh, so they banned Cade, which is a good ban.
Oh, they banned Cade because they didn't want to get the wall, and they banned Twitch. So they banned Twitch because that's what helped them get the wall. Obviously, they had Tuber out to counter the it's called the ace, but I guess they didn't get that communication down fast enough, so they didn't know, weren't aware. All right, going into round 2. Pet phase. Looks like they have Bandit this time. Of course, they'll hold the wall. Once again, ace is coming out. We see the Tuber out pick by Dav.
We have Goyo.
And then, Goyo. Goyo, of course, time stall, maybe to prevent that default plant again. They're going to put it down somewhere. They have Gridlock for anti-flank, Finka for nothing, and Ace for the wall.
Goyo is reinforcing attic wall, which is good. Always good
absolutely. Let's just get an overhead view of this. We can see what's going on. Of course, the second floor bomb site is always going to be the most popular. Probably going to see that throughout the tourney. Second floor attack first. Let's see where they're all spawning. Once again, all spawning street. So they're going to go for the same take. Let's see if Orange team here. Bandit.
I believe Bandit might be Bandit tricking the.
An attic. Yeah.
An attic, the attic wall.
They're anticipating potentially an attic take, but no, because he's placed them all down.
Not Bandit tricking.
Oh, it appears that this time they brought a buck to remove the bandits from below. So they prepared for this. They've droned out the bandit. They've anticipated, we want to get this wall open. We're going to have to remove the bandits. And here they are going for the below take. They're going to have to remove them. All right. Buck has entered. He's droned it. Destroyed default cam.
We have Danilo on ace upstairs.
Opening up the floorboards. Looking for those bandits. Looks like he managed to get one. Nope. Still looking for him. Let's see. They're aware though. They hear it. They know it's going down.
He got one of them. He got the second.
Yeah, one of them has been gone. Let's see. Now the ace charge is coming out. Let's see if Tuber can freeze the wall though. Reloading. Nope. Tuber out. Oh, gets out at the last second.
Oh,
perhaps if they're fast enough, they could run a bandit over there, but it appears they won't be. So let's see if Tuber can trick this. He's counting. Counting 10 seconds. Tuber canister last 10 seconds. He's counting to trick it again. He's going to throw it right now. Perfect. He's going to stall as much time as possible. Keep that breach closed. Make sure they can't just walk in. They have a ping. They were droning the floor. Oh! Almost got a kill there. Direct ping. Conquering out. Unfortunately, it's a hard wall. They have full master control. We have Finka walking up white right now. Looks like Davide's still holding the breach. Breach is about to be open, though. We can only stall for so long. Pooling into trophy. Of course, we have some Goyos there. It's going to stall some time. We have Finka walking up white right now, looking for an exchange. Free firing. Chassis. He hears a flanky things.
Lucas.
But there is no one flanking. Just checking.
Main room.
Looks like Ace is about to hop in breach. Gets hit. Almost gets his head taken off. Skull Crusher. Still focusing on breach. Davide knows there's someone there. He knows he's waiting to hop in, but of course there's also someone top white that he might not know about. Nope. They popped the Goyo. Trying to stall him as long as possible. 50 seconds left. They might have to pull in from trophy. Oh,
Lucas
is about to walk up. We have an exchange about to go down.
Peeking into kid's bunk.
Flashed. Can't see anything. We have an exchange. Ace dies on breach.
Lucas in tower.
Oh, another one down. And the defenders win the next round. Amazing setup. Amazing synergy. Amazing callouts. They had the trick on the breach that weren't able to walk in. Good angles. That was a beautiful defense. Of course, the Goyo pick was kind of devastating there. They could have popped those two other Goyos. They would not have been able to walk in. Yeah. So great round.
Yep.
Wow. Let's see how this round
see the
3
ban.
goes. Interesting. They've banned two
Super
ban.
out.
They've gone for the
No
no
ban.
ban. Perhaps they're playing some like manipulative mind techniques. Perhaps trying to get in their heads.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe they're angry about that round. More likely.
Maybe.
Actually, no, that's the defense. They were just happy about that. Amazing. All right, so now we're gonna see.
Davide
They've
Emerald
selected.
3 is 3-1.
Yeah. Wow. Very impressive. They're going for a
That's
basement
right.
bomb site. Looks like they're gonna try and ying them out. We have Ella for potentially maybe shield. A Rooney, of course. Very powerful gun, low recoil. And then Sentry. I'm not sure what Sentry does, but I'm sure Sentry could help somehow. Ace, again, maybe they're going to take Freezer or perhaps Hatches, but we'll see. We'll see momentarily.
Yeah, hatches.
Hatches, of
Considering
course,
they have Yang.
very brutal. Basement Oregon just so happens to be the most defender-sided bomb site in the game. So,
Yep.
this is definitely going to be a defender-sided round here. Impact's going out for default rotates. Of course, they know where the default reinforcements go. They're calling out, we need... Oh, no, they decided to go for a not-so-default thing. Perhaps they're going to reinforce both sides, or they're calling to rotate. I see they're using Sentry to open rotates, because he's the only one with
There we
impacts.
go.
We have Ella Mines placed at the bottom of the stairs for sound cues. They've gone for Maverick now, despite there being no... Oh, sorry, no Striker. They believe they were second floor, so they've lost a lot of time here. Perhaps they're taking Striker for EMPs and hard reach, because they're not sure if they have Bandit selected, because Striker's the only operator in the game who can open up hard walls, electrify on his own. Alright, let's see how this goes. Site's still getting set up. They're going very bunker-sided site, trying to close everything, leave as many angles closed as possible. Looks like they're going to be pulling in through garage. Laundry take. Oh no, sorry. We have everyone sort of attacking a different point. Very interesting.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah. We have this very, very powerful deployable shield in bunker that's very hard to take control of, but the Ying is a perfect counter to this. And we see this a lot in Pro League where Ying comes around elbow and yings it out. Looks like they're flex reinforcing. Oh no, they're making some head holes here. Runs in, hits a gridlock mine, runs back. Now they know that he's trying to push here. He's on his drone, obviously. Let's see what intel he's gaining. He's trying to perhaps bait the players, or maybe he was just baiting the mine. Another player rotating around to bunker. A lot of time stall here.
Yep.
We have a sneak attack here by Danilo. It is Danilo, correct? Oh, an exchange goes down. The Ying.
Oh.
Ying on shotgun takes out the 90 elbow. This is detrimental for the defense. On his secondary now, pre-firing. Gets swung by Colton. No one takes any damage. He's gonna switch back to the shotgun. Getting ready to peek it on his drone. Gonna see if they can. They have Grim now. Gonna try and
Davide
choke out
waiting
anyone.
Davide waiting on a bunker door.
We have Danilo still going in laundry. Sneak attack. We have Grimm's going down on the flanks. Little did they knew that. No though. Davide's coming.
Only
He's gonna
Davide.
swing.
Oh.
He hears it. He hears it. Davide's paused. He's waiting for the Grims to expire. And we're gonna have an exchange.
There.
Oh, Davide almost gets him. But no. We have Ying in closet, looking for Colton. Colton gets the pick. Now it's a 2v1. Colton out of ammo, stuck
One
in the
defender
corner.
left. Colton.
They're right
Oh.
next to each other, but they don't know it.
Lucas.
He can't see. Got hit by the Elamine. Playing it very safely. He has defuse. He's gonna go for a plant now. Colton's swinging this way. They don't know that they're right next to each other. Colton might get hit by the Ying. Going around. We're gonna have an interaction here. He's pre-firing. Colton. Oh, and he gets killed by Lucas. That must have been his last bullet too. Very unlucky by Colton there. Going into round 3, we see that the roles have been swapped. Now we're gonna have straight teeth on the offense. Hopefully, maybe they can pull us back. But the Monkees are...
Yeah, maybe
Awesome.
offense is their specialty. Who knows?
Well, we'll see here in a moment.
Yeah. Classic ban, Ace and Mira.
Yeah, absolutely.
Couldn't expect anything less.
This truly
We
is a
have
match for the
Lucas going
ages.
Cade.
What a stream. This is a really intense match. Let's see who wins. Can we just get a preventative, permanent lifetime ban on Three River Ducks and M Illusionist in the chat? Because I don't like them. Let Desmond speak. Yeah, absolutely, Desmond, if you want to speak, you can say anything you want. Of course, I know.
Yeah, I actually, funnily enough, I have a bit of experience on this game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sorry.
And from, like, what I've been seeing, I'm seeing that, obviously, as you can see, the team with the champ is currently in the lead. However,
it's very balanced. If we look at the KDs of the, like, we see 3 and 2, 3 and 2.
It's very balanced. Yeah. We have 2 Owens. We have 1 Owen on each team, which is normal. Yet they both have 1 assist, which is very interesting.
All right, so we have drones coming up. Looks like they selected Brava, maybe to remove the Cade Claw. Obviously, they want to open up that wall. They have Thermite as their breach operator. They have Ash. Looks like... Oh, we have some default head holes going down on big window to ensure that there's no default. This is a very good reinforcement. I'm surprised that they know about this. Actually, no, I'm not. They're champ.
Me personally, I think Lucas could have put a better Cade down.
Let's see, where was it? In attic?
He probably could have put it in a better spot.
In the center of the wall.
Put it straight in the middle of the breach.
Well, this is perhaps to sort of trick the players into, if they have pocket EMPs, if they throw it at the top, it misses, throw it at the bottom, it misses. But
possibly. I feel like no matter what, it would hit it.
Regardless, we don't have EMPs in this lineup, so I'm very curious as to how they intend to remove the Cade Claws there. If they're running below, maybe they could open it up with the shotgun secondary of Brava or...
Oh, Brava could be a big help for this. Yeah.
Looks like Bilal's seriously considering TKing. They're doing an armory take. We have Colton on the roof. Maybe he's trying to throw him off with some sound.
Interesting armory take. You don't see this very often.
Oh, and he's in armory. He's managed to sneak his way into armory, and they seem none the wiser. Yep. Of course, default cam's still up, and no one's watching cams yet. He's sneaking his way in.
We have
shoot the default cam. Now they know he's there. He's gonna swing it. Gets pre-fired. Oh, nasty flick! Ooh, that was a beautiful pre-fire by Davide there. This is where you really can see like this skill gap in some players.
Now Davide's in bedroom.
The Brava drone is going down, trying to remove that Cade Claw.
Mute is waiting for him.
He's running circles around him.
Oh.
Getting some intel for his teammates. Mute's sitting tucked with the shotgun. Is he gonna... He's distracted though. He's gonna swing. Nice pre-fire. Someone has entered attic. Colton, who's planning to hop in attic here in a second. Of course, though, we have Danilo, who's holding attic down, making sure he can't just hop in. He's just drone going out, making sure that he doesn't do anything stupid. Taking a lot of time here on the offense. But of course, they are up a player. Davide takes off another head. Insane flick. Oh, but gets refragged instantly. Runs across. Oh, what just happened? What did I just see? Oh, but it's fine because Bilal gets the final kill, tying up the game here in round 4. That was almost really bad after what I just saw.
Yeah.
that was, oh boy. I can't say that's one of the best moments of the tourney, but it is certainly a memorable one. Let's see.
So we have Davide really. Like,
Davide is absolutely really locked in here, carrying his team. Not carrying, I should say, but like we see some good. Oh, and I see that you've quit the
game. That's my bad. I don't know what happened. I'm always here to commentate.
Okay.
Based off of yours.
If I share my screen, it's gonna break the. Actually, no, it won't.
Then let's not do that.
No, I don't think it will. I think we should be fine. Regardless, though, let's just. You see my screen? We're good.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. All right, just tune into the stream, Desmond. You're gonna see what I'm seeing.
Yep.
I don't know why you decided to quit. I think you're gonna be banned next.
Nope. I think it's possible that my Wi-Fi has something going on with it. Maybe specifically my computer Wi-Fi.
So Max is requesting that we cut to the announcer cam, but I don't listen to Max, so we're gonna stay here because it would be too brief. I really like this Valk pick. Of course, I'm a Valk main myself, but going for perhaps a below play where you can C4 is definitely very competitive. Very smart play by Danilo there, if that's what he's going for. They don't have hard breach. It's interesting. No hard breach here, so perhaps they're gonna go for big window, or maybe just try and get in through trophy. I really like this double reinforcement. In ranked we see head holes here a lot, but I find it very attacker sided, so this is very good. Valcam's going up sneaky. Valcam. Oh, he's gone for a little tech here. He's bounced the Valcam off the roof to get this Valcam that it's hard to see.
Very interesting.
Of course, this is going down. Reinforced footholes, good reinforcement. They have wardens so they don't get yanked out. Once again, all street side take. Colton is going the wrong way. I don't know how much he's played this game. Davide once again on Ash. Let's see if he can get those kills again. We have Warden roaming off site, going to the basement. Interesting.
You know, this might be a really good play.
No, or it might not be because he's leaving his team. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see though. Regardless, we have Bilal going big window, trying to open it up with a frag grenade. Never seen this ever. Does he just invent new tech? But we do have. Oh my god, I'm blanking. Danilo watching the footholes here, so no one just hops in. But it's bait. It's phantom pressure. Bilal has applied some phantom pressure, big window, redirecting defender's attention. He's on his Valcams, seeing if there's anyone outside. Oh, he's got some really competitive Valcams here. Very difficult to see by the attackers, giving him lots of intel. Malusi, of course, for the sound cues, but they do have Brava, which is actually an amazing counter to Malusi. Let's see how he's got his Brava drones going in, looking for those Malusis that he can hack. They're not taking too much control too fast. He's hacked it successfully. Looking for another hack. He's seen Danilo watching it. Hacked a second one. The value. Oh, almost. Doesn't knock it off. We have Bilal going first floor. Oh, no. Sorry. Is he? Nah, he's trying to get on the balcony. Oh, we have an exchange. I missed it. What was it? Davide once takes off. Was that Lucas? That was Lucas.
It is not. No, it is not Lucas.
No, okay, so Warden is Lucas then. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know their usernames by heart. Wait, they got the thermite down. Oh no, sorry, the hard breach. Oh, he spotted the Valcam, but he misses it.
Oh, missed it.
Misses it. There we go. Perfect. We had a melee exchange. I'm missing everything. I feel so bad. But Plant's going down. It's a 1v3. We have them holding it. Good comms. Good communications. They know where he is. He's pinned.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Now it goes down. Going for the refrag. And he gets the kill. Amazing, Golden. Just to win the round. Wow. Very unexpected turn of events right here. Round 5 going into round 6. Max is requesting that I turn on the cameras temporarily, so let's do that. So just a little talking phase. That's when your camera's on.
Yep.
This is not what I was expecting. I have to admit, I was kind of sort of expecting Lucas Map, the legend, to sort of carry his team, sort of.
The competition.
But it appears as though
However, we're seeing that
Davide,
a really strong player.
very strong player, and paired with Bilal and Colton, the communications are crazy.
Yeah.
The plant, they had that one go plant, they had the other one cover him, so that obviously
Yeah,
he couldn't get
exactly.
frag. Of course, they got plant down, which is huge. Davide managed to bring it to a 1v3. Amazing on Davide. Davide
Yeah,
might be
very good.
a new scary competitor here, like unknown slayer here in
Might be.
Tourney. But of course, it can still go either way. Who
Yeah.
knows? So we're just gonna have to see where it goes. Back to the game, starting up in next round. I'll share my screen for you so you can see, of course.
Thank you.
But it's just starting here and loading. Appears someone's taking a minute, but we can take a look at the picks. We have Rook, which is interesting pick. Maybe they want more health. They think Davide. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. They want Rook regardless. They have Valk on basement. I like the Valk pick. Provided a lot for them last time, despite losing. Still very good. A zombie. Very interesting. Good pick. Seems Colton really likes this Brava. Very good for the Valcams. They can hack the Valcams. Get some columns. Once again, Ash is
very
picked.
good. Very good time.
And Grim. I really like this Grim pick. Hopefully, we can get them a plant. Of course, though, basement is very defender sided. We're gonna but obviously, it's gonna be difficult to attack this site, despite the fact that they're lacking util. Hatch is going to be left soft, so if they wanted to, they can open that with Ash, of course. Actually, all three of them could open it. They're barricading, of course, trying to make sure that no one gets into the site undetected. Let's see where they spawned in. Appears as though, once again, they really like this street pick, but Bilal is already in dirt. Of course, very popular take, but it's being contested, making head holes here. Bilal is pulling back, because I guess they're planning to go for something else. Let's see what they go for. Maybe, we have a zombie roaming. Zombie's hearing things, trying to understand what's going on. Bilal is attacking the second floor. Very thorough take, trying to get flanked down. Are they aware that I'm sure they're aware that it's first floor. Ash is contesting into bunker right now. Desmond, do you have anything you want to say? We see that he sees him. He sees the ping. Let's see if he's gonna pre-fire and take his head off.
See?
Oh, just barely misses. Rook is now retreating, pulling back. Half health on Davide there. Very unlucky. He's rotated into elbow. We got that zombie. Very good for holding this elbow. Grims are going down, trying to choke out anyone playing here. Zombie playing blue. Let's see what Bilal's doing. Bilal's rotated back down here. Perhaps just getting those claymores on the runouts, making sure they don't get ran out on. We have Danilo on cams, making sure that nothing gets past them. Brava drone coming in, looking for potentially a Valk cam to hack or just any intel at all. Miss drones Valkyrie. No, spots Valkyrie. Of course, he's still outside the building. They're all still outside the building, so this is looking very, very good for the defenders here. They've managed to get a Grim inside the hatch room. Davide pre-firing it. Contesting elbow, very risky move. Nonetheless, one that needs to be taken. We have Colton walking down laundry right now. We have Davide who's still holding it. Desmond, you have the ability to speak, I'll have you know.
Yeah, I'm really just analyzing this. Oh,
they're taking elbow control, but he's holding it. Is it gonna be an exchange? No, pulls back at the last second. Frags out. They have 52 seconds to get a plant down. Swinging out. Colton. Still droning. Still on the stairs. Let's see what, Oh. Is down. Oh. Still in the game. Does he know he's down, though? Does he know? He doesn't know. He can still be revived by Bilal. If Bilal wants to run over to him and revive him. Oh, but he's going to swing. He notices he's down. It is now a 2v1, though. Whoa, I missed it. But Colton was able to pick off one of their players. He swings and misses. He's choked. They're going to go for a plant. Let's spectate the zombie here. Plant's going down. Maybe a bait, and they're holding it. Amazing communications, amazing synergy. He swings, gets him down. Oh my god, and he clutches up. And we're gonna go into overtime now. Wow. Now I'm gonna reconfirm. I need to make sure that I'm calling the right names. That was Lucas. That was Lucas. So that was for sure we started to see the champion player sort of beat out the copper and bronze players there. So
yeah.
Wow, they were almost eliminated. Very, very close. Very, very. Very, very amazing clutch there. That's going to get some fantasy points, of course, so anyone who picked Lucas is going to get some points there. Let's go back into the talking phase, apparently. I need to stop sharing my screen. Oh. So, wow, now we're in overtime.
Yep.
Definitely, Straight Teeth is not happy to have that happen when they were just so close to winning, but of course, got picked off there at the very last second. Plant's going down. Perhaps they could have used the Grims there, but, you know, what has happened has happened. They're now back on... Straight Teeth is still on offense now. We're in overtime, so we're going to see it go to 5. First player that gets to 5 wins. So let's just see how it goes. Right, your camera's off again. Stream's going up.
It is not off, but...
no, it is off in the stream.
It's not. It's clearly on. It's alright.
There's stream delay.
Okay.
A little bit. So we cannot have cheaters, so to speak. Right, going for the basement defense once again. Let's see if they can hold it down. We have the same exact picks. Maybe they like the defense they just ran. But on this time we have Colton who's playing Buck.
Interesting pick.
Yep.
Interesting pick.
Interesting indeed.
Personally, I don't think it's the right pick for base.
Well, of course, there's many different options, but perhaps running Buck and Ash at the same time isn't the very best decision. We could have a shield here. I'm noticing that no one's playing shields. Of course, shields are very, considered very, well, they're very good, very powerful.
Yeah.
But they're very considered, kind of toxic, almost. But I mean, if you want to win,
that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Wow, not even droning. Very unlike Colton. We've seen him spend much of the round time droning. But he's just walked in here. Holding dirt very heavily here. Let's see what... Hopped in again. No drones. They're playing very, very aggressively here, I'm noticing. Blouse has that anti-flank going down actively. Making sure no one runs out from... Well, I've never seen that run out personally, but... Blouse sure is concerned about it. He's contesting dirt. Looks like they've got. Oh. Lucas playing in there, almost got a pick on Bilal there, but he's pulling back out of elbow. We see Colton. He's in here for quite a bit. Yes, he's contemplating something. He's listening. That's what he's doing. Oh, we have Davide in freezer. He thinks he hears a flank, but he must have misheard because everyone's on the bomb site. Oh, he's gonna ash it open. See if he can get a pick. Of course, Lucas is gonna hear that, so he's gonna redirect his attention. Now they know they're holding it. Let's see. Trying to hold that pillar position. We have.
Good angle.
We still have Bilal killbaiting outside. We have, of course, they're very like surrounded right now, so to speak. Colton is going for that hatch again, trying to open it up. They hear it, redirect their attention.
We have Azami holding.
Yeah,
right
holding
on
it.
the hatch.
Danilo on cams. Bilal still outside the building, waiting for a kill patiently. He's gonna try and get a Grim down so he can push up potentially. He's a Claymore here. He's droning, making sure he can enter. He's trying to find their positions. Drones out to Azami, relays it to Colton. Lucas map, going for the kill on Bilal. We almost had an exchange go down. Trying to get a kill here. Back to Davide, holding pillar still. With Bilal once again swinging pillar. Tensions are very high right now. We can see they're all sort of playing very, very passively. They might need to get aggressive here if they want to take some map control. Grims, they've got 40 seconds. This is going to be difficult if they're going to want to clutch us up. Someone's going to have to make a move. We have Colton rotating around to this hatch. Gonna sort of try and cut them off. Let's see if we can get a pick. Oh! Just barely misses. He's waiting for him to swing. Oh, one goes down. Lucas map, once again swing. It's a 2v2. Plant's going down. He's getting swung. Gets him. 1v1. Is he gonna stick? He's gonna swing.
1v1?
He's winning though. He knows. He's gonna stick the plant. Unfortunately, he has no other choice. Lucas is gonna come around. Look for that plant, but he gets off. He gets off the plant.
Interesting.
That was not the play there at all to get off that plant.
Yeah.
That is how you lose a round. He should not have done that.
Lost the entire game.
No, that's false. You're just lying to our viewers. But
that is my bad.
anyways, I'm going back to the camera shot now. Going back to the camera shot. So, yikes! That was definitely winnable by the attackers. Of course, they took way too long to attack that bomb site. We saw they were kind of holding in freezer, laundry, and bunker there, and there was no
bunker for a good while.
There was
no
map control there, and this was the very end, and we saw that it all went down very, very fast. And then he decided to get off the plant, which was a huge blunder. It might cost him the game, but of course, still winnable. You know, anything can happen. We've seen matches go from down 3-0 to 5-2 overtime. 5-3. But regardless, we're gonna see their fate, and they could be out of the tourney this match. So let's see how that goes. I'll share my screen once again for you.
Thank you
Let's
very
get over
much.
to the live chat. I have not checked in here in a second.
I can always check it. Don't worry.
Just some goons just
I'll be
saying
the
absolute
street checker,
garbage. Can we get a ban on Jonah Elite for just talking in the chat without permission? Oh, can we get Bears promoted to moderator? Because Bears is acknowledging that there's just lies. Shout out Jonah, worst player. Yeah, shout out to the worst player in the league, Jonathan Walkinen. He is terrible. If you play against him, might as well just consider a free win. Regardless, we're going into the overtime match point round. Now, back on the defense, we have Straight Teeth here to try and win back their 3-2 lead, almost win, choked victory. We see some Goyo comp. Instead of bringing wall denial, they have Goyos on the breaches to sort of stall. If they open, they can't push up. Very, very close-sided map. Let's see, are they once again spawning all street? Yes, very predictable players. This is where you sort of have to start thinking like, oh, they're always spawning street, perhaps I should start getting spawn peaks. We're not seeing very many spawn peaks in this match. Maybe they want to play it safe, but I'm sure later in the tourney we're going to see some spawn peaks. We have Ram, perhaps going for that one-way tech. Let's see. Gonna try and get a pick right here. Oh, opened up a slip in the barricade. It's gonna get a pick. Oh, runs across. Oh, wow! Colton's head gets...
Wow.
That was it. I would almost want to say that was hacks if I saw it. That was insane reaction time.
And
Wow.
misses the default cam.
Okay, well, I guess you win some, you lose some. Regardless, there'll be
Yeah.
a Nomad top armory hallway. Of course, doesn't want to get flanked. That's why we have the Nomad pick. They don't have wall denial, so this wall here is going to be very free. Top frag holding, Davide holding this behind dorms. Breach is getting opened right now. Oh, gets a pick on, who is that? Colton? No, oh my god. Blech. Danilo goes down. We have a, oh, nope, he decides to not walk up way. Going back up to armory stairs. As we can see, they're very, very pinched right now. We have, oh, he's gonna go, he's hops in. Oh, gets the pick on. Oh, it's a 2v1 now. Let's see if Davide can clutch up this up for his team. Oh, misses just by a little bit. Watching the footholds, hopefully he's hoping that he's gonna swing it. They're gonna have to go for a plant here, putting nomads down, and the attackers win the round. Wow. Choked victory by Straight Teeth there.
Yep.
Very, very winnable. So now, we're going to be seeing the Monkees move on to round 2 to face off tomorrow against another team. Wow. That's very insane. Let's just go to our talk period. Let's get some analysis going on. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. All right, Desmond, you're on. Wow.
Yeah, so basically, like,
That was pretty scary.
pretty good
Seeing
game.
seeing that one kill. Oh, we're gonna hear some post game commentary quickly.
Yeah, that was actually a good game.
I have their voices playing.
Allow is
We're gonna get their
horrible.
thoughts. All right, so
How does he go 1 in 7 in 8 rounds?
obviously they're not too happy about the Bilal pick on the team there.
No, that's Lucas.
Yep.
If we had, I don't know, anybody else, we actually had a better chance of winning.
Yo, Jeremy, can we just put some respect on my name? You called me so shit before the
Oh boy.
You did good.
Colton,
Everybody here did good, except for Bilal.
Yeah. Colton, you did
Yeah,
good.
you're right.
Right?
Conky, like 0 and 8, he did good.
Yeah, but Conky did his
Appreciate
role, he
Colton,
played
Colton,
support.
appreciate.
Appreciate it. GG's, boys.
You see, he even gave comms.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm cutting back to the cameras now. Okay, so wow, that was a good game. That was very entertaining to watch. Obviously, some very interesting interactions there. Lucas Map, holy cow! I guess champion. Do not put that in vain. His reaction speed is
that
impeccable. That was.
ram pick
I saw
was-
that one kill. I didn't see as
that
many of
was
his kills either.
delectable.
Unfortunately, I can't see everything at once. But
that was delectable.
wow.
The reaction time on this man is insane.
Yes. Okay, so they're definitely gonna be a scary team going into the next round. The fantasy, if you've picked Lucas, if you've picked Jeremy, if you've picked Danilo going into the next round, of course your fantasy team is gonna be updated. You're gonna be put up there. Or if you picked anyone on Straight Teeth too, you're gonna get some points depending on Davide. Davide got of course a strong pick there. If we could,
Yo, or just
oh, sorry, I cut back. But yeah, I believe that's our only game today.
Yep.
I believe. Let me just. I'm gonna stay here for a second while we just get that confirmation from Max, if that was indeed our only game. But
It should be our only game.
But yes,
considering
the highlights are
from
gonna
what
go
we've
up.
seen.
There could potentially be redemption. But because we had a team enter yesterday. I don't know. Let's just talk about that. We have a new team that has not been posted up yet. That has a combined 5 hours. Oh, Desmond, I cannot see you anymore. That's completely my fault. Has combined 5 hours on the game. Hype up the game tomorrow, Max says. Yeah. So let's just look at that real quickly. I'm gonna check the itinerary for that. Oh, we're live. Thank you, Max. Tomorrow, our first round is gonna be my team versus Kai's team. So me, Aiden Torianic, Barish Medani versus Kai, Jay, Roden Samosi, and Taryn. Unfortunately, I won't be the one live streaming that. Hopefully, Max can set that up or someone else.
Yep. Hopefully.
But yeah, tomorrow's a big day because we got a lot of games. So today was only just a snippet. Hopefully tomorrow we get the chat on screen some stuff. So for 12:45 tomorrow, that's when our stream will be starting. Be there.
And don't worry, I'll be doing my homework.
Ah, Desert. Tomorrow is going to be much more organized. Unfortunately, today we didn't have that much stuff. We're going to have the stats on the screen. We're going to have a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, so that was round 1. And I think we're going
very good round.
We're going to be going now. So we'll see you.
Yep.
Bye, guys.